This is the literacy crisis that you keep seeing on TikTok and that people are like, there's no literacy crisis. You just need to be a teacher. I am a stinking teacher. I do my job. I do my job. When I say technology is the problem, I mean every student doesn't have an attention span. They don't know like real true work. And I'm going to show you exactly what I do with my students and what I expect of them at an 8th grade level. And you tell me if I'm the problem. This was on the board when my students came in today. It gives them every single resource that we've been using. It tells them that 1, they're running their introduction and what exactly that looks like, color coordinated with the example we've been looking at. Then it says 2, you're running body paragraph 1A, it says what that is, and then color coordinates with the example essay. In addition to that, we also have, I've color coordinated, so like pink goes to pink on the board, purple goes to purple on the board, all the colors match. We filled all of this out, all of it, together. Every single box. I know it's blank here. We filled it all out. They just had to take our notes and turn them into sentences using the example on the board and all 4 of the resources that we have looked at together, gone in depth with together, or created together over the probably 3 or 4 weeks we've been looking at this. They had 80 minutes. 80 minutes to do their introduction. All they had to do was the background information, which is bullet pointed. In purple, we had written the focus statement. They could literally copy it. And the blue was point 1 and 2, so theme and structure, and they could copy it because we wrote sentences. That was their introduction. 6 students got that done. Woohoo! And then they had to do body paragraph 1A, which was our first story, story 1. They had to explain in detail an event in the story that proved the theme of perseverance. And then they just had to say the theme is, and we wrote that. So in yellow, that was where we did the theme. And then in green, this was the information. They would have had to take this box and this box of bullet points and turn it into several sentences that explained what happened in the story that proved perseverance. And then they could copy this one word for word because it said what the theme was. That one I had 4 students get done with that. So we had 80 minutes. That was on the board when they came in. I walked around basically the entire time, helping them. I'm an 8th grade English teacher. Think about when you were in 8th grade. You come to class, you're given a prompt, and you would just write. You know, we weren't typing anything. I don't know what else I can do. I really broke it down. I had some good ones, don't get me wrong. Some students, maybe they're finished and they didn't tell me. Maybe I'm sure that I have more than just this. But should it, oh, hang on. They also have the entire example essay, but theirs is painted by each piece within there, on top of it being on the board. So say they couldn't see it on the board. They also had it here. And they didn't. They don't understand. And I don't know what else to do because it's like, do they not understand, or have they just not been like held accountable? Have they not done anything on their own? At the beginning of the year, I was like, you're going to do this. You just need some tough, they didn't need tough love. They just weren't going to do it. So I was like, okay, we'll do some stuff together. Now I'm pulling back. We'll plan it all together. You just have to write it. We planned every single bit of this together. I'm not talking group work, come back together. I'm talking whole class. This is the question. Let's talk through it together. Let's explain it in detail. Then let's write it and copy down our notes so they're all the exact same. We did all of that. How do you get your 8th grade students to write an essay? How? It's only theme and structure. We're comparing and contrasting the theme and the structure of 2 stories that we've read. And we planned it all together. This is all filled out.